Hey friends, this is the Wrasslecast, episode 124. I'm your host, Dee Janae. I have taken over the big seat from Don and Samuel. I kicked them out of the studio. They're behind the glass. With me instead is my ladies' night co-host of all time, the best, Jade to the max.
Hey friends, I'm back.
Because I always bring her with me. Can't do it without her. And with us is Jordan. I don't know Jordan's Twitter name, but hey,
Jordan.
Jordan.
Hey, Jordan Setso is here, aka CM Punani, representing the new Slay.
All right. Yes. She comes from our sister podcast, The New Slay, where they shade and gossip all about the wrestling that we usually just give you the facts about. So you should watch us both. Listen to us both. We're both fun. It's
Yes.
everything. And this episode is brought to you by AdamandEveToys.com. Are you looking to spice things up in the bedroom? Why not surprise your lover with an adult sex toy from Adam and Eve Toys? Now, listeners of the Wrestlecast show can enjoy a 50% off discount off any one item available at Adam and Eve Toys. You can use this discount on vibrator, if that's what you're into, toys, lingerie, if you're a more delicate lady, lubes and lotions for the ashies, condoms, because yes, especially if you're around the DC area, condoms. Or some other naughty novelties found on their site. To receive this discount, you visit the official site of the CSPN, that's cspn.us. Then you select on the Keep Our Podcast free link at the top of the site. Scroll down, click through our Adam and Eve Toys banner at the bottom, go shopping. As you check out, put in the promo code OHTOY, OHTOY, at checkout to reduce any item's price by up to 50%. Remember, you have to click through the link at cspn.us to help keep our podcast free with your order. All right. So we're going to start off the show with a Fastlane review. Before we get into the basics, how did you like it on a scale of 1 to 10?
2.
Um, uh, I actually watched it this time. I didn't just fast forward to the end of each match.
Nice.
Um,
I mean, was it nice? But yeah, nice.
it was
Proud of
okay.
you.
I know I'm trying to do better. It was okay. On a scale of
Yeah.
1 to 10, maybe I'll give him an E for effort.
Ooh.
So,
E for effort looks a lot like a 3. So we got a 2, a 3. I would give it a 5, but that would be giving it entirely too much. So it was on the shittier side of life.
I feel like Raw
uh,
was way better than
Oh, absolutely.
than
it's
Fastlane.
By
Raw
far.
just doesn't. Raw can't do a pay-per-view, but they can do an episode, or the pay-per-view is just an episode of Raw.
Yeah. But then it's like a bad episode of Raw. So it's just like, why can't you
Yeah.
just be Raw? Don't do the
Be yourself.
pay-per-view.
Be yourself.
And then it's
Be
like it's fast lane. What's so fast about it? What? I don't what does it mean? It doesn't
Fast Lane's
mean anything.
Fast Lane's the most pointless pay-per-view in my eyes. Like
Yeah.
bring back
I
It's
bring
like
back
agree.
that and
bring back
Roadblock. It
like
was like, let's hurry
Yeah.
up and put something together real quick.
Yeah. I don't like Battleground either, to be quite honest. Like I had fun when I went, but like for purpose reasons,
bring back Cyber, what was it, Tuesday? Cyber Sunday?
Cyber Sunday, Cyber Game, Cyber something.
Oh, Cyber
Armageddon.
Sunday.
Bring back like Armageddon, like something scary.
Something scary.
Yeah. As is, it's just kind of a bullshit Raw episode. So there were some pre-shows. I personally say no to pre-shows, hashtag. But there was a tag match: Akira Tozawa and Rich Swann versus Brian Kendrick and Noam Dar. Rich Homie pinned Noam with the Phoenix Splash for the win. And I was
So what
sad
happened
because
with I guess I missed it. When did Foxy start balleting for Noam Dar?
when
Oh
she broke
well,
up with the black guy.
Um,
he left her.
Well, oh yeah. When
He
oh,
he
left
was
her.
like, I don't need crazy Negroes in my life.
Yeah,
Thank
Cedric
you.
Alexander.
oh,
Hmm.
that's his name. I couldn't remember his name.
I just call him Token, like from South Park.
Yeah.
Like what he is in my like in my spirit. He's just Like he's not even
Raw,
Butters.
Raw's got to do better. Like their women are just, I mean, Foxy's ballet now. They don't have any depth on their roster as far as
They
the
really
women are
don't.
concerned.
They don't. I don't know what they're waiting on.
The girls and I talk about this on the New Slate constantly. It's just like when Raw built an entire roster around two people,
Mm-hmm.
and now just have no idea like what to do with anybody else
They
besides
don't.
just besides just like bring it back to like, oh wait, Sasha, go do the thing.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
when in doubt, when they don't trust something, I'm like, okay, never mind. To go back
Yeah.
what to what we were doing.
Prime
But
example, Emma.
and Melina,
Emelina to
how
Emma.
how do we feel
I,
about
I
Emelina and Emma?
I thought it was
But
genius.
are we anticipating the Emma, or is it just like when Eva Marie was here and she never wrestled, and is it fun like to see like, oh, you're still not back? Like it kind of became its own thing.
But the thing is that that whole gimmick worked for Eva because we all know that like she can't. I mean, she's gotten better, but like she can't wrestle. Whereas like
Yeah.
so it's like nah, bitch. Like
Oh, she can. See, because
Emma,
I've
like
missed a lot of Emma,
Emma
so
can
I
wrestle.
didn't. Oh,
Emma can work. Like
well, then they need to stop being that way, and they need to let. Here's my thing. I've always felt like all the women should be on the same show. That way, they could all fight for the women's championship, and then they could also have a women's tag belt. That's how I've always felt.
Yeah.
But it's like when you have like 5 here, 6 here. You got an extra one over there, but she never does anything. You got Maurice over there, but she just hits people with iron, bars.
We don't want her in the ring. No.
I kind of do. You need somebody awful sometimes.
We
And then
had
when the
enough
awful person
awful
wins, and you're like,
Maurice
are you
from like, what was it,
serious?
2008 to
But
like
this is a whole new set
2010.
of
Yeah.
people. They don't even remember. There's like a whole new set of people who came back and they're like, oh, she sucks. Still?
still.
Like she didn't learn anything when she was gone? Like, wow.
Nope. She learned how to spend the Mrs. money.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
not mad.
I would learn how to do that too, and
Mm-hmm.
I'd have learned that real quick.
I mean, what else are you gonna do with them? Learn how to enjoy Ohio or something? Let me
I would
stop
just
being.
I would just want to talk about Coral the whole time. So did you
That's
fuck her?
really what it is. That's really what it is. I need all of the real world road rules
Tea,
gossip.
like
I need it all. Tell me all. How was Melissa in real life? So Cora and Julie, they really hate each other. Like, is that what it is? Like,
exactly like
Coral
I,
hated everybody.
no,
That's
but
I
see,
Sam's
know, but
like
I loved
soulmate.
Coral. But
Coral
I
was that
loved
bitch.
Coral.
Coral on like her season when she had to like teach him
She got all
that
them
like
people together. She got Miz together. She got
she
that little
taught
biracial boy together.
she
She got
taught
the other little
him
white boy together.
she got everybody together.
All of them.
She taught the Miz that like he was racist. He had no idea.
And he fixed it. He's not like Randy
She was doing the
Orton.
Lord's work.
See,
She was doing the Lord's
she
work.
needs to go talk to Randy Orton. That's really what it is. That's what it
Oh
is.
man.
That's what it is. Anyway, you see how we digress from this damn fast lane because nobody cares. So we're gonna.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I will say, if we're gonna talk about the women's matches, we gotta talk about that trash ending.
We'll get there. I'm gonna go through this very quickly, and when we care, we can add to it.
Okay,
All right.
because right now,
I know.
not
I
caring.
know. I feel you. I know. I understand. So the next match was Samoa Joe versus Sami Zayn.
Your boo.
I know they treat him
Oh,
so dirty.
that's my ginger baby boy. I love
I
him.
know.
My little
I said
ginger
you will
Arab.
not disrespect Ginger Generico like that. You will give him his props. Damn it. But
Listen,
they don't listen to me. So Sammy went for the hell of a kick, but Joe caught him and planted him, and then he won with the choke, and it was sad. It was really sad.
Hey, what's Sammy's like win-loss record right now?
Oh, it's got to be like 3 to like 5,000. I don't
Because I
know.
know he beat Braun
well,
Strowman at one time.
that one time.
He beat him because he won via the rules and not
Oh,
via
that's
like,
right. So then
yeah,
his record's probably like 3,
and
500, 1,
yeah,
500 dash
yeah,
1.
yeah, like with an asterisk. Yeah,
I, they
Oh,
do him so
Sammy.
dirty. I'm
yeah.
just, I'm waiting on the day that Sammy goes, fuck this.
I
Get me a
know.
mask.
I
Get me a
know,
mask.
I know. But he's so pretty. I don't want him to cover the face up.
He
The
can
thing
go
with
But
Lucha
Lucha,
Underground.
It's really. You could see him at Lucha Underground though. With the
But
stomach
it's
muscles
funny.
all glistening and shit. No,
Oh,
he
just
probably.
listening.
Oof.
I get
Hi.
so I, I I get so nervous whenever he does his like throws his arms back. Now I'm like, no, don't do it. Be careful.
He's a delicate sort.
Protect yourself. Protect yourself.
Next is Luke. Ugh. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus Enzo and Big Cass.
Oh.
Um, Even though Enzo's foot was on the ropes, Gallows shoved his foot off. The ref wasn't going to see it anyway, so it doesn't matter. And Anderson was able to pin him for the 1, 2, 3. Blah,
I
blah,
felt
blah.
Enzo is a prime example of like someone who talks a lot of trash but can't back it up. He sends
But
his friends to do
but
his dirty work.
but you know, those are fun people though. But then also in real life, those are the friends that don't fight fair. So it's like they would be the ones who like, I gotta let pipe. Like, what you want to do? But
He
you
gets
know,
beat up week after week after week.
I promise he didn't seem that little when he first debuted on Raw, and then it's just like he seems like he's shrinking, and it's like,
I'm
dude, you weren't
I
this
met him.
small.
I
Is
met
he
him in real
small?
life.
Is
He's
he small?
small. He's so tiny.
I
Oh.
know.
My job does all those trash ass KFC WWE spots,
Oh wow.
and they caught wind that I'm a mark, so they let me come. So they let me come to to a Raw,
Hmm.
and we met Enzo and Cass. Cass's boots are on platforms, just so.
So he really is like 6 and some change. He's not 7 feet tall.
Nah, he's probably 6'6" without the things.
See,
Mm.
Sam said that, but Sam hates everything, so I just assumed he was
Great. You
lying.
can you gotta
Nah,
take
I
what
can.
Sam says with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Well, I
I thought
can.
it was just a couple of haters. Like I didn't know it was that serious.
Nah, and Enzo. So I'm 5'11".
Oh, you're
Enzo,
tall.
yeah, Enzo's shorter than me.
Enzo's shorter
Oh.
than a lot of people.
Yeah, I
And
had heard that because I heard he was 5'10", but if you say you're 5'10",
You're
you're
really
really
5'6".
like 5'7", 5'8",
exactly,
maybe
it's the
with
basketball rule.
with shoes on, so it's like, oh.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, it's still fine though.
All right, sure.
Oh, don't do
Mm,
all that.
Girl, I
mm.
can't
Don't
see. I
don't
just
do
want
all
better for you. I want better for you.
that. Okay, you're 5'11". I'm
Creep
5'2". It's
cast.
different. We have
No, but
different rules.
that face is still the same though. What you mean?
I like his face. I like
Somebody.
Cass's better, but Enzo's voice is better, so it
Well, hold
evens
on.
out.
I just gotta say, shouts out to Littlefoot because we all know that is her man. So
Yeah, better
She
recognize.
is very willing to fight me. We've established, and
I just,
I'm
you
older, so
know,
I just feel like I'm
I don't want no.
okay.
I mean, if
Listen,
y'all want to do the whole like sister wives thing,
I'm not.
go
I'm
for it.
not. I'm not opposed to it.
Oh,
I don't.
big love.
I don't want like a Peter Amina Tara situation.
What you want a
I,
big love
I
situation?
don't want a love and hip hop situation. But like, if we come to one accord, you know, it
You
could. It
you want
could work.
a safari like I want the both of you.
Yes. Yes. I do. Like I feel like that could work. But
You
like Enzo likes big girls and little fish, she ain't big.
don't like big girls when he would live.
Yeah. Well. Mm.
Hmm.
Anyway. What's that? Oh, I'm so nosy. Okay, there was another match, you guys. Oh my god. It was Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks.
That ending was so huff.
You didn't believe in it? You don't believe that
Well, but you
Sasha's
know what? Now that I think
205 pounds
about it,
can
because
roll up
it was
Nia?
the roll up. But
Nia?
I guess since Naya's a bigger girl, it would be hard for her to kick out of a roll up.
I mean, she was
Yeah.
folded all the way up. So it's kind of like, ooh, that thigh. Like,
She looked like a floating chair.
yeah, she got her over. It wasn't like a barely roll up. She was rolled up.
You're right.
She was rolled up. So yeah, Sasha won. Nobody cares. Oh, Rusev and Jinder Mahal started fighting because apparently they're not friends anymore. I
And
don't
what kind of drugs is Jinder Mahal on? Because he is jacked.
I mean, the ones that don't.
Was he always that ripped
Uh-uh.
Nah,
when
He
he
on
was
that
in a
John Cena.
3-man band?
he was never that jacked. Nowhere near.
Mm.
You gotta upgrade your life sometimes. But anyway, speaking of gender, he had a match against my bae, and you know what? I take it
Excuse you?
back. I gotta fight you too.
Yes.
God damn it!
Oh dear.
This is so difficult.
She
Everybody
finna get
wants to claim all my faves.
she finna get
Jordan
jumped apparently.
Jordan loves Sammy. Littlefoot likes Enzo. You like Cesaro. Like what the? Oh, but nobody likes the Big Show. I'll keep the Big Show.
Yeah, you can have him.
Yeah, I like. I don't care. I like him. He's old. That's
Durr.
fine. I don't care. Oh, he's old. He's old. That's okay. I like it. He's seasoned. But
He said
anyway,
he's in the best shape of his life.
I believe it. His stomach on flat. Yes.
He lost a lot of weight. He looks good. Like,
He does look good. Yes.
He's looking like Paul White again.
Mm-hmm.
I Yes. I remember when I was like really young and actually thought he was the giant son. And I was like, oh, that's so nice. He followed in his dad's footsteps. And then I was like, I'm stupid.
Oh,
But I believe in a kayfabe life. So I was like, well, whatever. That's what they told me. That's what I'm going with. But anyway, about this is our own gender match. Things happened. I don't know. What the fuck? Oh, Cesaro won with an uppercut forearm. Great. Next was Big Show and Rusev. Big Show kicked him in the face. And then he hit him with 3 choke slams, put him in the corner, like, nobody put his baby in the corner, but they put Rusev in the corner. And then he hit him with the knockout punch for the win. That was great. Next, Neville. Oh, does anybody want to fight me for Jack Gallagher?
No, you can have him too.
Because he's pale, right? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's too pale.
He's exceedingly pale. It's like, are you okay? Kind of pale.
It's like,
Is everything all right?
Maybe he's just vitamin D deficient.
So
That's what I was about to say. Like maybe
I was
they're
gonna
just.
say like
But they have gummy bears for that.
he did
Yeah.
he just needs a sun lamp like at his desk or something.
It
Oh
could
God.
work. They have that for people who have SADS, seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, it exists. It's real. Yeah, Gallagher's headbutts, they sound like they hurt. I don't know. But men, they're hard headed. And so, long story, not so long, Neville won with the red arrow. It was great. It was wonderful. It was nice. The New Day was out, but they didn't have a match. But, the New Day rocks. Do I have to fight anybody for Xavier?
The New Day doesn't need to fight anymore at this point. I mean, they're just
there.
They're there.
And everybody's happy.
And people love them. Crazy that Vince thought this would never work. They made a liar out of him.
They're like, we'll show you.
Crazy to listen. I'm ready for something new. I love them. I'm always going to support them. I need something
They
new.
got something new coming, ice cream.
Oh, I need them to break up.
No.
Yeah. Linda, honey, yeah.
No. We love them. And they're hosting WrestleMania.
Right, which means that they're not wrestling, which means what's the point?
Because what do they have to prove at this point?
They won already. They won in the hearts and minds of all the children.
I mean, if they wrestled at WrestleMania, it'd probably be some whack match. Just let them host. It'll be great.
Let them host.
Yes. Hogan hosted. You feel me? Like it's not okay.
Well, they're not Hulk Hogan.
Hey, Hogan
is the New Day. Nothing, yeah, he is.
Hulk Hogan.
Nothing good. I feel like what if Hogan comes back for Mania for like the start of his apology and then asks the New Day to like forgive him, and then they just like jump his ass.
If he comes back with the Jimi Hendrix music, he can come back.
That's the
only way it's acceptable.
That's the only way that he can come back is if he comes back heel.
He got to come back with the heel music, or else I'm not interested because that shit is fucking flawless. Okay. Let's get through Fastlane. My God, we really don't care. Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman.
Hey, now.
Reigns hit 2 spears for the pin in the win. It was a struggle, but our Samoan friend came out on top.
Our Samoan superhero.
Samoan Thor.
I'm still mad at Samoa. I don't appreciate what they did during the election, but that's okay. I won't hold it against them.
All the ones that should, all the good ones live in like Florida, so don't even worry about it.
I know. I'm not gonna hold it. I know they know better. It's the ones who still live there. It's like, get it together, people. Okay, next, Bayley versus Charlotte for the women's title, and all that really needs to be known is that Charlotte's little bullshit winning streak is over.
You will not come for my queen.
Oh,
And let's
you're
not
like
forget
I walk last.
the
Oh my
Bailey botch
god.
midway through the match.
I didn't even
Yeah.
see it. Tell me about the botch. What she
Girl
do?
botched it. And it
I
was
didn't
like
see
she
it,
didn't even
Caleb.
try
I
to
wasn't
play it
paying
off.
attention. What she do?
I forgot. I don't even know what the move was called, but she had Charlotte like upside down on the ropes and she was going for some move. And I guess she didn't get her footing or something was off. And instead of her just playing it off, you could see the frustration in her face. And then she
Mm-hmm.
like tried it again. And even like the second time, it was just
Oh
thrill was
wow.
gone. Yeah. The
Oh,
Bailey botch. That's what I
Yeah.
call it.
poor little Tink Tink. But either way, Charlotte lost.
I like Charlotte.
I
I
don't.
I like
I
her on
love
the
Charlotte.
mic. I like her in the ring.
I
She's
hate her
gotten
on the
so much
mic.
better. She's gotten so much better.
I hate her on the mic. I'm very glad she has retired the crystals over her one eye.
Well,
I
this is
found
true.
I found that awful. I don't like that her name is Ashley. I have a problem with Ashleys. Just historically. Nothing, not my fault. It's just it never goes right with these Ashleys. I don't know what's wrong with them. I was really in my feelings when I found out her name wasn't Charlotte. I was like, what?
Ashley Flair.
And then they were like, yeah, girl, like North Carolina. And I was like, no, okay. If you say so.
I don't like. She's the only one I like on the mic right now, as far as the women.
Well, true enough.
Oh,
Sasha
yeah.
Sasha could be good on the mic, but she mumbles.
I hate
Sasha
her
sounds like
Like
she's out of
inflection.
breath every time
she
she gets
sounds
on the
like
mic.
she has like her
It's
adenoids are swollen or
it's
something.
something.
Something's
Like
going
she
on.
always sounds nervous. She always
She's
sounds like
like
she
she's
always
like
she always,
la,
she always sounds
la.
like she's gonna like throw up. And you Char like she always says like she's gonna like throw up like mid sentence.
Yeah, yeah.
And it always makes me nervous.
Yeah, there's something going on with her because she always sounds like that. It's like, are you
And
okay?
Sasha was a better heel than she is babyface. I just don't like babyface Sasha.
Yeah, I definitely think they need to just go ahead and let her be a heel. She'll probably just be a heel like Kevin Owens is a heel, where it's just like, no, we still like you, but yay, heel tactics.
Maybe her promos will get better if she's like heel.
Her
Mm.
promos were never that good on NXT either. Like I don't
I'm just glad that
that
was it Monday Night Raw when Bailey was like, I can't stand her on the mic either. She's always talking about her hopes
Yeah,
and her
Bailey's awful
dreams,
too.
and
Yeah,
I
it's
always
like, girl,
wanted
no,
to be
nobody
the champ.
cares.
Nobody cares,
She's
Bailey.
she's on that John Cena shit, and I can't take it. I don't like any of them. Let me not lie. I like Sasha, but I like Sasha in the ring as a hair goals person, not so much on the mic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't want to hear any of them on the mic, to be quite honest. Like Stephanie's got that down pat. I wish Stephanie would just be like, okay, we're gonna have a workshop.
Yeah, she
I'm
needs to
gonna
teach
teach you
them
how to
something.
enunciate, get your
'Cause
point across, hold
she's
the
also had a lot more
crowd.
years of practice than they have, you
She
know.
absolutely has, yes. But
she also knows how to say bitch without sounding like she knows that she's cursing. Like
like,
Right.
ooh, are they gonna beep it? And it's like, dude, you can say pussy on cable now. It's okay.
Yeah.
Just
Stephanie's amazing. I like Stephanie on the mic. I mean, and the way she talks to Mick Foley these last couple of weeks, I'm just like, oh my God, he's gonna cry.
it's it's very, I'm a feminist white woman. What I say
I'm like,
matters.
Stephanie makes you believe in her
You
character.
you certainly believe that she's Vince McMahon's daughter. You don't
Yes.
ever get that confused.
Yes. She needs to
Okay.
teach the rest of these ladies.
Certainly does. All right, final match of the night: Kevin Owens versus Bill Goldberg. After Kevin Owens bullshitting for about 5-10 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
he finally gets into the ring. Chris Jericho's music hits. Oh my God, it's a distraction. Take a sip. It's good. And then Goldberg surprises him with a spear and a jackhammer for the pin and the win. And Goldberg is your new Universal Champ.
Until
Yay.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, probably. Because he old. He's super old.
He's not as old as the Big Show.
Okay, but the Big Show been working. He got his cardio up. I don't know about that other.
I was trying to see how long Goldberg was gonna hold Kevin Owens up in the air with that jackhammer, but it didn't last very long. I was like,
Nah,
he
he's
wasn't
Kevin
crazy.
moving.
Owens is a whole lot of man.
He wasn't crazy. He might
He's
be
moving.
old, but he ain't done.
That's a whole lot of Canada to be holding up in the air.
That's the whole. Listen, that is all of French Canada right there on his back.
All
Oh,
right. So that's it for Fastlane. We play Who You Got pretty much every other week seems like, goddamn it, because we're doing every pay-per-view. I lost Who You Got this edition. There was a tie between my other people that I have behind the glass, Don and Sam, for the win this month. So congratulations or whatever to them.
what's the prize?
Just to say you're smarter than the rest.
Oh,
You know, Sam likes to think because he's got sources. So Sam's like, well, my sources say. So when he wins, props to
oh,
the
Sam.
sources.
So
I
he
tend,
cheats.
basically, yeah. I tend to pick, underdogs, the people who are a little more aesthetically pleasing, you know. So when I win, I can be like, oh, you didn't think I was gonna win. And then Don, he's somewhere in the middle. I'm sure he has sources, but he doesn't tell us. I don't know. So it's really just to say you won. Just bragging rights, really. But ooh, yeah, we're still doing the drinking game too, so take a sip. Or don't, because I don't want you to die.
No, make us going down my throat.
Oh
Pause.
man. Okay, we're gonna move on to Raw. I watched it, but I don't really recall a lot of it because Jericho came out. He talked about a lot of things. He called, the fans the friends of Jericho. He wanted to know why Kevin Owens turned his back on him, Mufasa. And Kevin was like, because you're not my best friend, because fuck you, and I don't care, and whatever. And then, he
And he
came to
worked so hard on the Festival of Friendship just for it to go
I
down like that. That was
know.
just so messed up.
I know, but then it's like, well, Sammy told you, so you get
He
what you
tried to
get.
tell you.
Don't nobody listen to Gingers. I listened. So Owens ran into the ring to fight Jericho, and then Samoa Joe came to double team him, and then Sammy was like, "Oh, I'm with the shits," and he's smart, so he came out with a chair, hit Joe on the midsection, slammed him across the back, hit Owens on the back, but it kind of glanced his head, and I was like, "Yeah, headshots. I like that kind of shit." Even though they don't do that on purpose no more, he caught it a little bit, and I was very happy. So when they come back from commercial, there's a match between Kevin and Sammy. Kevin won. Yeah.
Shocking.
Oh
Who
no.
would have thought? Oh my
Who'd have
God.
Oh
thunk that Sami Zayn would have lost
Who
another match?
who knew? So yeah. Um
Maybe that's why they gave him a spot on Ride Along because they were like, he needs this win.
he was adorable on Ride Along.
Oh my gosh. I
And
just want
Seth Rollins was
him to
kind of
play.
an asshole on Ride Along.
Well, yeah.
Like, oh my God, how do you leave my stuff? What the fuck? It's like, how come you don't know where your shit is?
Yeah, such a
He
diva.
is.
He's not your roadie. He's just a guy
He
doing you a favor.
he is giving you a ride.
See,
Listen,
but let me stop because he's Black Lives Matter for right now. So let me not alienate him before
it's
he goes
true.
back to Swastika Barbie. I don't have time.
Listen,
All
she
right.
he's not going back to, like, I could tell you right now. Hunter's like, you go back to that bitch, and
he
your
was
ass is grass.
he's like, we already have to deal with being friends with Trump. I don't have time for this. I can do
Mm-mm.
one. I can't do both.
Can't do both.
Mm-mm.
Help
Because
help me
as big
help
as
you.
Hunter's nose is, he's part Jewish. He does not have time. He doesn't.
That
So,
man that man is from Boston. I can tell you right now, he's waspy as fuck. Don't let the nose fool you. He's
mm,
waspy as fuck. That man's from Massachusetts.
I know, but his last name is Levesque, and it's like, maybe
That's
they were on
French.
but it's on the edge. There are Jewish French people.
I'm not
That
saying
that
that there
nose,
aren't.
that
I
nose is
saw
big.
I saw
That nose is big.
Schindler's I saw Schindler's List. I know some of them were French.
That nose is ethnic.
German.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I do this thing though. I think everybody's a little ethnic, a little something that they probably don't really want to.
chalk up. I can tell you right now that the McMahon's might be Irish, but I feel like they got some like Congolese in them or something, like 0.2% Congolese.
I could believe it. They tan very well for Irish people.
They do.
Hmm You see
Typically.
Shane. Shane looks good. Shane is brown.
Yeah, he got that salt and pepper on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Shane is fine.
Shane is
Sorry.
fine as fuck.
That is, listen,
Mm.
that one episode of Raw last year where he had to wipe his face off with that shirt, I caught the spirit.
Like, oh my word.
I went, oh no.
And then
Okay,
you'd be mad, like, how come all the old men who hit on you in real life don't look like that? You'd be like,
at
At
oh.
all.
all.
It's like,
At all.
And I stayed like at the fucking gym, not once.
it's like never. If only. Okay, next was a WWE Cruiserweight Championship match.
Every time they come back from commercial and I see them purple ropes, I'm just like, come on,
You don't
man.
like it?
They got their own show. What do I need to watch it on Raw for?
I put it on
Because
mute.
to make you want to watch the other show.
Nope,
To make
doesn't
you
work.
want to pay that $9.99.
Let me tell
It
you, when
cuts.
we went to
It cuts
see
into talking smack. I don't care.
we went to
It
see
cuts.
SmackDown. SmackDown ended. We thought that was it. And they were like, no, we got another event. It was like AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose versus somebody.
That
I
sounds
forget.
great.
But we had to sit through an hour of 205 Live before we got to that. I was like, this ain't over yet.
It's a scam.
They tricked y'all.
It's
Plain
a
and simple.
scam.
They were like, coming up, our main event. And we were like, yes. And they were like, right after 205 Live. And we were like, no.
That's how they get you.
Nah, I cannot fuck with 205 Live because it cuts into my talking smack. It cuts into my talking smack time. I gotta wait for that to be over to see the real show.
I love that you watch Talking Smack. I really appreciate that about you.
Talking smack. I
I say
love.
no to post shows also, so I'm not really familiar.
Sometimes,
It does.
I
It
don't watch SmackDown. I just watch Talking Smack.
tell
Like
you what though, when I have watched it after the pay-per-views, it's like okay, I see why people like it, but I can't. I got shit to watch, man. The challenge came back on. I don't got time.
listen, we can
CT
talk about
back.
that on another day. CT, the
CT
baby,
back.
Darrell.
Darrell back with the two kids. Oh my god, they're grown. They're good and grown. My god, what
Tony
happened?
too, hell. Tony's a little fine ass too. But anyway,
Tony,
that's
a
for another
fine
day.
little hoe
And
with
he's
his
fertile.
bad life choices. Oh my
And he's
god,
fertile as fuck.
his
Okay,
swimmer is swimming
Is
wrestling.
this a
well.
show that I don't watch that y'all are referring to?
It's a shit
Wrestling.
ton of fine white boys. There's a little
Where?
Zach. Zach's little trash ass is fine as fuck.
With that beard
Where is
now, looking
it?
like
Yes, yes, looking like Roman Reigns' little cousin. Yes.
ooh, ooh.
Who we talking about?
Okay.
Where are these people
Wrestling.
coming from?
We'll,
Oh,
Wrestling, y'all.
we'll,
Wrestling. We'll talk later.
yeah, we'll fill you in. We'll fill you in. We'll fill you in. Okay. Neville defeated Rich the Homie Swan via submission to retain his championship after the match. Austin Aries did an interview and beat that ass. I don't got time to get into all the whys and the wherefores, but yeah, he beat that ass. Enzo and Cass are backstage and they talk some shit to Sheamus and Cesaro to set up what a match later.
wait, you forgot the
What I did?
Goldberg.
Did it happen yet?
Yeah, it happened.
Oh, what happened? Tell me.
Right before the Enzo match, right after Austin Aries, Goldberg came out to cut a promo. And Heyman interrupted him, of course, and announced Brock. So they come down to the ring. They have a stare down. And Brock sticks his hand out to shake hands with Goldberg, but then he F5s him. But the funny part was that
Which was good, yeah.
I was wondering when Goldberg was going to drop his belt. Like he was holding on to it for dear life. As
He
he went
probably
up
just
in the
needed
air.
like, you know
Goldberg
how like
being
when you're on
safe,
a roller
sitting
coaster,
low.
you know how you're on a roller coaster and some people got their hands up and then some people like no, like that's Goldberg, like punch it down.
Goldberg was not letting go. It's like, this is my championship.
I know that's right.
So yeah, he F5'd him, and yeah,
And it took him about 15 minutes to stand up.
it did. It
was
really
a
they had to cut to commercial.
It was a tragedy. Okay, so after that, Enzo and Cass come out. He's like, they're not looking for pity in the Windy City because they rhyme. And Cass is like, we walking out of Chicago with championship gold like Jordan in 91,
I wish
92,
he
90.
would say that.
He was
He
Sorry.
said it.
I'm sorry. I didn't watch Raw, but I'm from the south side of Chicago. I wish he would come to my city, get his ass with by some folks. Sorry.
really?
Yeah.
Why you want him to get beat up?
Because
So
you know.
bad.
Well, they were in
Listen.
Chicago on Monday, but they didn't walk out with the championship.
Oh, Luke and Carl won or whatever.
But it was by DQ though, right?
It was by DQ
Because
because
Abu,
Cesaro doesn't play that shit. You
he
don't
you don't
spill his
steal his
coffee.
coffee.
You don't spill his coffee. Who you think you are? So they ran in, Cesaro clothesline Anderson, and they all got to fighting. Cass gave Anderson a big boot because that's what you deserve. At some point, Enzo was on Cesaro's back. Then Sheamus gave Enzo a bro kick because Enzo always gets his ass kicked.
That's what he does.
That's just what he does. That's what he gets paid to do.
Him and Sammy should like, team up and
That would be the losingest tag team. It'd be good though. They're good at losing. Oh, guess who's the newest inductee to the WWE Hall of Fame?
ravishing.
Ooh,
Ricky
ooh.
Rude.
That's
I'm
my
doing the wiggle.
motherfucker.
I'm doing the wiggle.
Are you moving the hips?
Listen, these hips are swaying and swinging.
So are we happy with this? Yes, no, maybe
Yes,
so?
he
Yes.
deserves it.
We all
He,
knew that this day would come.
I mean, so now that he goes in, can Val Venus get in? No?
Hello, ladies.
Well,
Yeah, that's a hip swivel for your ass and a towel swirl. Yes. Val deserves, but we'll get there. Congratulations, Rick.
whoop whoop.
Fine ass. Okay, next was Akira Tozawa versus Arya Davari. These are
See,
205
this is
Live boys.
too much TV time for them.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Akira won with a snap German suplex. And Tozawa's like, Brian Kendrick, come beat me now. I ain't scared. And I love Brian Kendrick. I have a certain type.
Yeah,
What can I say?
dirty and short.
They let him and Neville just fight for the championship.
I don't appreciate what you just said, Jordan. I heard you.
I say it again, dirty and short.
He's not dirty.
He don't look dirty?
No, he don't look dirty.
All right.
He does look short. He doesn't look dirty.
He
Not
does
to
look
me.
dirty. He looks
I mean,
dirty.
he looks like he uses Irish Spring, like
That's your
the bar.
Okay, the bar.
The bar. There's no body wash involved. You gotta use that hard stuff.
Nah, he looked
He
dirty.
probably just, they're in
His
hotels
hair,
a lot.
his hair be
Hard
looking,
water.
his hair be looking bad matted.
Okay, so I can get him some dry shampoo and fix it, Jordan. It's okay.
He don't wash his hair. And white people supposed to do that every day. Or they try to.
They say they do. They be lying. They just get it wet and they be like, oh, it's the same thing. It's not.
No, dry shampoo.
He looks like he doesn't know about dry shampoo. I'll tell him though. I can learn him about it. Like, it's okay.
Put your man on. Put your man on then. Tell him to bathe.
All he gotta do is let me know. He's not dirty. Like, I'm really in my feelings about this. Let me kill. Let me go on. The New Day come out with their ice cream cart on a bicycle. Xavier calls it the New Day popsicle. Get it? Get it? Get it? Popsicle. New Day pops. A mouthful of magic. I gotta have. My God, they nasty.
They are so hilarious.
They nasty.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a match with the Shining Stars. I really. Primo lost. Of course he did. Like what? It's National Women's Month, so they're honoring Trish Stratus versus Lita. Trish Stratus is still the prettiest diva ever, even with the brown hair, especially with the brown hair.
That's it. I love the dark hair on her.
Same.
Yeah.
It's very your fave couldn't possibly, and they can't. They can't. So.
Oh man.
Foley's in the ring to introduce Bailey.
Whatever.
And
every time they're like, it's Bailey. I'm like, oh, Bailey.
It's like, yeah, Bailey. It's like, why? Sasha helped Bailey win. It's not like, she hit me or anything, but she told on me when I was going to cheat. So, blah, blah, blah. It's not fair that I wasn't able to cheat in peace. Or something. Something. I don't know. Whatever. Dana Brooks there. Why? Don't know why. Who cares? Nobody cares about Dana. But
Foley came out, right?
Yeah, Foley's like, you're going to go to WrestleMania. That's awesome. The question is, who's your opponent? And then Stephanie comes out and she's like, guess who's not going to be your opponent? She's like, okay, fine. Here's what'll happen. If you I'm paraphrasing. If you beat Bailey tonight, Sasha, you can be a part of WrestleMania. However, it will be a triple threat match. So Bailey, you really shouldn't be very happy about the fact that I'm giving her this match. But this is what I'm giving her. So I hope you're happy. Bye. I'm paraphrasing because the shit was boring. But what had happened was Sasha did beat Bailey via submission. Therefore, there will be a three-way match at WrestleMania for the Women's Championship. What had happened was Charlotte tried to interfere, but she's much like Dana Brooks in that way, and she sucks at it.
You see when Charlotte, when they were doing the promo, and I guess Dana Brooke got too close to Charlotte, and Charlotte's like, back up.
It's
I
that
like
awful
wow.
interference stuff. It like infected her. She's awful. So yeah, Charlotte was trying to interfere with the match when Sasha already had Bailey in the bank statement. So Sasha kicked Charlotte and then rolled Bailey over into the middle of the ring and won. It's pretty awesome. However, after the match, Charlotte gave Sasha a big boot to the face. So yeah, what are you gonna do? So Roman had an interview with Charlie. He said if Braun Strowman wants to see him, he can catch me in the park. It's going down or some shit. I don't know.
Catch him outside.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that? So that's what happened. They do a video package of Seth Rollins working at the rehab facility like 24/7. It's awesome. He's, Black Lives Matter. I hope he heals. And then Triple H has an interview with Michael Cole saying, we've got really great doctors and they told you to stay your ass at home, so why don't you just stay your stupid ass at home? But fine, if you come to WrestleMania, it will literally be the last thing you do in a WWE ring.
I love Triple H so much.
Mm-hmm. Him and that ethnic nose. He's really good on the mic. My God,
he's so good on the mic.
Can't you just imagine him and Stephanie cursing their children out? Like, oh my God, that must be an experience.
Also, just like all of the dirty talk that comes out of those two, legendary, like next level shit.
Creep cast.
Do you think Triple H is a sub or a dom? You think he switches? You think it's a sub? I just said.
It's turning into a creep cast for real.
I did too. Okay. I told you, Adam and Eve's toys. Make it happen. Okay, so they do the Emma to Emmalina thing. And
oh God. When is Emmalina? I'm sorry. I don't know who it is we're supposed to get.
Emma. Now we got to go from Emmalina back to Emma.
When she cut that promo, or lack thereof, when she's like, you've seen the transformation of Emma to Emmalina. Like, I was so confused. I'm like, did I miss something? What's going on?
I didn't see anything. I just saw pictures of you in a bikini with the same hair you always had. Like,
and then you came out with a dress on, and then you left. I don't get it. I'm confused. What's going on?
Some people.
All I'm saying is nothing good can come from dating Zack Ryder. Case in point, this entire gimmick.
She dates Zack Ryder. Yep. She does date Zack Ryder. Yeah, I remember that.
Woo guy.
Fine as fuck too. He's fine with his little broke knee.
His little broke knee and his little beard. He's so swollen now. He's
fine.
He's so swollen.
You know who else fine? Mojo fine.
Mojo's fine. And
he fine as fuck.
Mojo looks like that light white boy who can like do the Dougie just enough to get a black girl's attention.
Yes.
Like a Travis Kelce.
Yes. He's from around here, and I'm pretty sure he dated a black girl at some point. Like, I'm just like, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You disappointed your family at least once. We know what you like. Mm-hmm.
He is cute.
He's fine as hell. Okay, so last match of the night, Samoa Joe versus Chris Jericho. He put Jericho in the coquina clutch outside of the ring and then rolled back into the ring such that Jericho was still knocked out, and he won. By he, I mean Samoa Joe. And so at some point, Jericho gets back in the ring, and they think, oh, he's gonna destroy Jericho. Psych your life. He gives Joe a code breaker. Boom.
Boom, just like that.
Boom, and
boom.
Roasted. Even though that was the last match of the night, there's one more segment where Braun comes out, says Roman Reigns got lucky. He tells Roman to come out so he can rip him from limb to limb. And so you get like 2 beats of Roman Reigns' music, but then, oh nigga, but then Undertaker's music hit. And even though he is a smooth 73,
he is not 73 years old.
For the Undertaker. He's old as shit, girl. I still pop for his music. I was like, yes.
When I heard that music, I text Don. I was like, I'm so regretting not going to Raw tonight now.
I know. I know. It's like, how but had you known you go, because I want to see the Undertaker in person. That shit was probably amazing.
Man,
I feel like it'd be disappointing, or like
why?
just really weird.
No, I think it's good if there's not like a match, like
Undertaker don't have to do much or say much though. I mean, he's that dude.
he just gotta look and be intimidating, and then
And
kind
roll
of
his
like,
eyes back and stick his tongue out.
yes,
Mm.
stick his tongue.
I would.
Oh, TD.
Nasty.
I I vote tongue out, less eyes back of the head. I'm always afraid that they're gonna get stuck, and I know they haven't gotten stuck in all of the years that he's been doing it. But you never know. That day might
One
come.
Yeah,
day.
it's like the muscles done gave out. Like ah.
Been like, fuck this. You keep playing.
Yeah.
You've been doing this for too long.
I
All right.
quit.
All right. Strowman is not with the shits and left the ring.
He wasn't playing. He got up out of there quick.
He's like, I see you, and he left. And so then Undertaker's looking at him like, yeah, the fuck you better leave. Oh, but
Oh, but
nigga,
therefore.
but there's more, because Roman Reigns
Yes,
doing
Lord.
who knows what the fuck comes out and the world screams boo, and I laugh my ass off. And he's like, but I thought Braun Strowman was talking to
To
me,
me.
not you, but me. And with all due respect, which sounds like none at all, but okay. With all due respect, it's his yard now. So then he's looking at him like, oh, really, young motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And then he grabs Roman by the throat and choke slams him onto the floor. And everybody screams, yes, because they're haters, right? So fun. So good.
It was a good segment.
It's great. And it's like, why would you do that to Roman? It was funny, though.
And all the fanboys were so happy.
They're like, yes. Fucking yes chance. It's like, y'all hating just because he's Samoan and fine as fuck.
And they girls like him.
Mm-hmm. They play Roman. Hating. Be a greater hoe, not a hater hoe, fellas. Don't do all that.
No. They wouldn't be so concerned if their dicks weren't so little.
Oh,
Oh,
oh. Tell you what though, because if you had what you should have, you would be like, okay, I don't what who cares?
Just as long as you can fuck, you shouldn't have an issue. Aren't a terrible person. But really just know how to fuck, really. I'm telling on
Mm-mm.
myself.
Mm-hmm. If that
you
eggplant
know
is too
what?
bomb, you
You
shouldn't
know
have
what?
a
I blame that
problem.
Adam and Eve commercial for all of this that's happening right now.
Oh, so that's
Mhm.
why. See, imagine if I was like a CJ type who gave like you the after hours voice, and then we talking about eggplants and things. Like, ain't nobody got time for that. Talking about wrestling after dark.
Wrestling After Dark actually sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I have a friend who draws like she's like a illustrator, and
Mm-hmm.
she got bored and decided to start drawing smut, and so she might have drawn a picture of Fandango's penis
Dango.
dangling
Oh, that's amazing.
out of his
Whatever
dick.
happened to him and what's his name? They on SmackDown now.
They be on
Yeah, they're
Smacky
on
Down.
SmackDown
Mm-hmm. One
doing
main
like a
event
magic
too. Mm-hmm.
on a Magic Mike cop
Mm-hmm.
gimmick. It's
They
weird.
still dressing up like the cops.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
God. They'll
Losing
be losing them.
matches, looking fine as hell.
Vince doesn't know what to
Who?
do with them.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks too, because
It's a.
Johnny Curtis is fine ass.
Oh.
Mm. Whatever happened to Summer Rae? Is she still hurt too?
I hope
Oh,
so.
that's
If
what was wrong with
she can stay there.
her. Oh man. Okay, so Smacky Downey came from Indianapolis, Indiana. Daniel Bryan and Shane came to the ring. They said some things, and I just don't care. Like I'm sorry.
Can we just take a moment and backtrack for a second and fashion
Sure.
cast to Roman Reigns' shoes on Fastlane?
His shoes on Fastlane. What did they look like?
I don't know, but the whole
The
world was talking about these
Balenciagas, the
shoes
Balenciagas, bitch,
for
the
like the entire match.
Balenciagas. They look like these like Balenciagas, and I was like, if Roman is wrestling in Balenciaga shoes,
Oh,
Somebody
no
said
wonder they hate
sketches.
him. That's
I
great.
don't I don't know whether to throw up or dap him up because like I get upset when I see Enzo wrestling and Jordan said he ain't got no business wearing outside of his house.
Does John Cena wrestle in New Balances? Is that what those are that he's wearing?
Kmart, girl, what you talking about? Kmart.
Nikki Bella wears Jordans now, right?
No,
Nikki
hold on
Bella
now.
is awful.
When she came out in those fake like Jordan heels, we could never trust her. Now it's like a dunk, sky high thing she got going on. Hashtag fashion cast.
Yes. Oh.
But
Okay, Roman Reigns was actually wearing the SBF 6 canvas boot. It's not a Balenciaga. It's not $5.95. It's only $130.
balling on
Mm.
a budget, balling on a budget.
Okay.
But they look just like the fucking Balenciagas. I was upset. I was upset.
Well, now you know where you can get you one for a distinctly cheaper price.
Hey,
Hmm.
they know.
Oh, they're fucking ugly.
Yeah, Twitter was very
Oh, those are awful.
where Twitter was on fire when they were talking like his shoes. They're like, what are the not even paying attention to the match, too busy looking at his shoes.
What are those? That's fucking awful though. Well, I'm glad he found a cheaper version of that ugly ass shoe. Those are awful. I'm not a shoe girl. I'm not a shoe girl though. I'd really just rather be barefoot. In my personal opinion, these cheap shoes look much better than the Balenciagas. But you
Well,
know,
they're saying that his shoes look like some. Oh, are the Balenciagas the ones that are like $600?
Yeah.
mm-hmm,
Oh,
mm-hmm.
it's like tree car notes. Tree, not three.
Tree,
Tree.
not three. We're ethnic. Yes.
All
Okay,
right.
so at some point
SmackDown.
AJ tells Daniel Bryan and Shane that he thinks that they're conspiring against him. And he's like, fine, so I'll take out Randy Orton. That'll be on you. I ain't afraid of no fire, no viper, and I ain't afraid of none of you two motherfuckers either. I'm coloring it, but that's what he meant. So if you remember last week, John and Nikki decided they would have a tag match against James
Oh
and
my God.
Carmella,
Why?
even though
Why?
even though Maurice is the one who hit fucking Nikki with an iron, a piece of iron. So it seems like if you would fight any of them,
They
it'd be
trying to
Maurice
say
and The
that for
Miz.
WrestleMania.
I mean, but get some business. Why are you fighting Young Chinless?
You said get some business.
Get some
Oh
business.
no.
Like, why are you fighting? No, I don't like it.
Young
But anyway,
chinless man, I can't stand him. But I'll say like I can't stand him. Like all those feelings have been spoken
I didn't know he was still a
this
thing.
but yeah,
he's
like
not going away.
he ain't no like he signed a deal like when that could have been I don't know
We're stuck with him.
we could have the whole like revival up here by now or something else but nope.
Yeah.
And what they don't know what to do with Carmella either, apparently.
Well,
As long as she stops doing that moonwalk, I think we'll be, slow
no,
steps. Slow
no,
steps.
she can stay. She should have
I tell
stayed
you
in
what though, I
NXT too.
really enjoyed the fuck out of Carmella when she told on Natty and she was like bouncing on the ropes on the side of
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
the ring
that
and
was
she was
funny.
telling niggas, she was like, you don't even know who hit you. It was Natty. And she was telling everybody how she hates you. And she was like, oh my God, like that shit, classic.
I will say that the James Ellsworth chin jokes are pretty funny.
There's so many.
Exactly.
It's so fun. And then it's like there's like you can tell like they're trying to find good jokes and they're like working at it and they're like, yes, nailed it. And it's like, oh my God.
Somebody
Mm-mm.
called his
His
move
lack of
like
a
his
chin is
kick.
bringing people together. It's
His
amazing.
he tried to do it. I guess one of his kicks, and they called it no chin music.
Yes, that is the best thing that Morrow has done since being on this show. Is when he
No chin
yelled.
music was inspired. And then when he slipped out of the chin lock and they were like, oh my God. And it's like, yeah, that was good. That's good stuff.
But I feel like he's like, listen, y'all gotta stop. Okay, listen, I get it. Y'all gotta stop talking about me like this. I'm a grown ass man. Like y'all gotta stop this shit.
That
Like
chin ain't grown.
At all. At
That
all.
chin is very undersized for his
y'all so
age.
mean.
No, he was wrong for that.
That's
I'm not
not
thinking, and
that's
then
not
he's
his
got
fault.
like,
That's
and then
nature.
he's got a scar on his chin, like he had a chin implant. I was like, no, no, thank
You
you.
don't know. That
I'd
man
rather
might
be
have had
how Kylie is.
cancer. That man could have had like, some cigarettes and they had to like, snatch his whole
And
like
they want me to
snatch
believe
out.
that motherfucker is younger than me, and I feel very personally
he's like a
attacked.
single dad too, I think.
Yep, he had a kid.
Excuse me?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Somebody had
I
sex
tell
with him.
you, it takes all kinds.
And here I
If
am
you don't
single,
have
and
standards,
he
see, but if you don't have standards, you too could have a James Ellsworth. But do you
nah,
really want a
cool.
man with no chin?
No,
No, you
not
don't.
interested.
You want better for yourself. Yes, you do. I dated
Mm-mm.
a man with no chin. When you look at him from the side, you're just like, seriously, there's
All you
no
see is
there.
his nose jutting out.
Yeah, like I went on. I don't say I dated. I went on a date, and I was like, you don't. Where's your? Oh my god! Wow.
Did you talk to him after that?
No.
See, that's so shy. That's
I
so shy.
know. He looked like Homer Simpson. Like I couldn't
Mm.
Mm,
the neck to chin
mm,
it
mm.
disturbed my spirit.
You agreed to
He
go out with a man who
he had a beard. He scammed me, goddamn it.
Is
He
that why
knew
you
his
knew about the
angles.
cheating?
He
Because
knew
he
his
had a
angles.
beard.
He had a beard. I saw it and I was like, oh, listen, I like beards, but you gotta check the beard, you gotta check that hat. All sorts of shit be under there. To
Check the
scam.
chin.
To scam ladies. Anyway, God, nobody cares about SmackDown either. Okay, yeah.
Yes, we
Um,
do.
Miz and Maurice entered after the match started, basically as soon as the bell rang. So Carmella was able to hit a super kick on Nikki. Miz and Maurice get on commentary. And Cena's like, okay, Miz is like, you see how I told you that John Cena was the one who he be getting special treatment and all that shit. Have you noticed that John Cena was the one who created this match? It wasn't Daniel, it wasn't Shane. See, see, see,
Mm.
see, see, see. That's what the Miz says. So Cena
Miz
made the
has been delivering some. Whoo, he been getting in
hot
everybody's
fire,
business. Man,
hot
spitting all
fire,
the hot fire.
hot fire.
It's
It like,
die line, Miz, die line.
mm-hmm. It make you wonder, like, are y'all really mad at each other? Because you're going in a little.
Man,
I mean, listen. I still think deep down that he hates Bryant. Like after that,
It
it's
was
crazy.
nasty. It was like, tell me how you really feel. Goddamn.
Right.
It was on some like Remy Nikki shit. Like, is it that bad? Like, all
mm,
right.
So I mean, the next version will be called "Me Sir" with a big picture of the Miz.
Okay. What had happened was John and Nikki both did the five knuckle shuffle at the same time. And it was
but his
gross.
looked better than her. She looked like she was. They didn't know
Well,
what she was.
Shocker. Oh my
that's what I'm saying.
God.
She don't ever get. First of all, she never has to do one.
She never has to do anything but do an awful body roll. They really should have her stop dancing. Well, I guess they can now that now that Naomi is injured. But when it was like she would do her body roll and then Naomi would come out and do like a dance routine, and it's like,
Yeah,
comparison,
they need
not
to
as
bring
good.
my Naomi back.
I know it was sad, but her hair was popping.
Popping.
Makeup. She got a better clothing budget than any of these girls on any show. I don't know
Cause
how
she's
she slung
young.
it, but her clothing budget, her hair budget.
She probably calls Uncle Buck to do everything. Uncle Buck be doing her hair too, right?
Yep.
So they apply the STFs, the heels tap, and then Miz and Maurice jump them and lay them out, and that's what I'm trying to say. So then Miz says he loves Maurice, but Cena couldn't possibly love Nikki since he made her sign a contract to be with him.
Ooh.
He
Shots
calls
fired.
John, I know, he calls John emotionless and does everything just for his brand, including being
He
with
called him a
Nikki.
robot. I cracked up.
Which is accurate. And then Marie says, "Hey, Nikki, break that bitch." I don't know what that means, but that's what she said. What else happened? Orton was talking to Renee. Renee Young has a lisp, and I don't know why none of y'all told
Fuck
She
her.
does.
me. Girl, I was watching the Fast Lane post show, and I was like, this list
Fuck her.
is
Fuck
like
her. Fuck
OD. It's
her.
OD. It's like, my God, how have I
Nah,
not noticed?
I hate Renee with the passion of a thousand suns.
Why? Do you like Dean Ambrose, or is it
I
totally
will.
separate?
Oh no, no. I love Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, see how I knew that?
Hmm. But it's also like she just reminds me of every white feminist who's like, no, I love Bay. It's like like she is that white woman who calls Beyonce Bay.
Oh
and
yeah,
it's just bothersome.
and it's not being
Renee
type
Young.
girl.
Yeah,
Renee Young bores me on Total Divas. I'm just like, why is she on
Cause
this?
she's
She
boring.
is so
she
boring.
she's a terrible girlfriend. She's
I'm like,
telling her
just
man,
let's just keep
don't.
Dean Ambrose. We don't need Renee.
You low key.
My
He's
thing
like,
is, they just need Renee needs to understand that she don't really want to be with him. He ain't her type.
Not they
mm-mm.
look like the odd couple, don't they?
She need to get her like a Fandango,
Yeah, she needs somebody
just a
prettier so I can
regular.
have him. Well, actually,
I like how
I
you slid that so I could have him in at the
Uh-huh.
end, Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
listen. I'd have pissed on that a long time ago.
It's so interesting because we have another ladies' night member. Her name is Keisha No H. She's obsessed with Dean Ambrose.
He's great.
So yeah, y'all gotta have your own fights.
Right.
Glad I don't have to fight over another man because I can't stand Dean and his receding hairline.
Listen, I am 5'11",
Oh.
160 pounds, and I can squat 260 pounds. Come see me, bitch.
Oh,
Hey,
damn it!
Keisha.
It's National
Hey,
Women's
friend.
Month. Feminism,
I'm just
friendship.
it's okay. Iron, sharp,
Except when it comes to
I
Dean Ambrose,
I can't
apparently.
tell.
iron sharpens iron. We all make each other better. I just happen to be better. No,
Mm,
Keisha, I love you. I know you, but
mm, mm,
you
mm,
dope, girl. You dope.
mm, mm, mm. Anyway, your boyfriend Dean Ambrose comes out, clotheslines Kurt Hawkins, and then cuts a promo on Baron Corbin. He calls him a scumbag and a neutered wolf with no testicles. My
Yes, go off.
God.
Go
And
off. Go off, daddy.
oh shit. Okay. Baron says he's not coming to the ring. And he says Dean should appreciate being IC champion while he can. And Dean's like, you know what, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna just go ahead and find you. And then Kurt tries to attack him, and then Ambrose gives him a dirty deed. That's it. Okay, so he's backstage looking for Baron. After the break, he's still looking for Baron. Mojo the Bay is wearing a
Hey.
suit. Hey, boo.
Mm-mm. With his
Yes.
crisp ass fade and shit.
He fine as fuck. See, he likes Sammy. He one of them other white people. No wasp for them. It's special. I like it. I like it a lot. So he's
Sammy's
talking
not
to.
white.
He's Turkish.
I
So he's
don't. Is
ish.
he Turkish?
Yeah, him and Mojo, they're Turkish. So they're white depending
Okay,
on what other white people you talk to. So it's okay.
fair. Other white people.
Like, no, that's like when they say, "Oh, I'm Dutch, English, and Irish." So you're white,
So you're
white, more
white.
white.
So you're Anglo.
But it's like Turkish. It's just like, well, how brown are you? Like, I don't. Mm, do you
Do you
speak that
burn?
language? Like, what's
Do
your
you?
real name? Samuel or Sammy with an I? What's Sammy's real name? Let me go look that up later. I
It's
saw.
Rami.
Yeah, see, that's ethnic. He's not white.
I thought it
Mm-mm.
was Saudi. I thought it was Saudi, not Turkish.
I think he's Turkish. I don't know. All I know is he said Assalamu alaikum and I fell in love. I don't really.
He's Saudi then.
Well, let's see. What does Google say? Mojo's definitely Turkish. I know that for
Yeah.
sure. I'm
Who
very
was he
clear on
dating?
that. Syrian.
Okay.
He's
We're both wrong.
Syrian. Yeah,
Who's from Syria?
close enough. Sammy.
Oh, I thought
Sammy's
he
from
was Irish.
Syria. No,
Nah.
no.
He
Ethnic.
is
It
a
was the red hair that was.
yeah.
Yeah.
He is a ginger Arab, and that's all I
hmm
need.
And who even knew they existed? But I want my own.
Listen,
Specifically, Sammy. Yes, I put
He's
my bid
married,
in.
Dee, so you
No, he's
won't be.
not.
Yes, he
he's not
is.
married. No, he's
No,
not.
he's not. Wikipedia doesn't say he's married, so he's not married.
He had
Not
on a
even
ring. He had on a ring
That's just to keep the hoes away.
on
You
what
know,
was that show?
he's a good Christian fella.
a good
Listen,
a good Christian
a
fella
good
that said
Christian fella.
that
Oh
says
wait,
Assalamu alaikum.
He's a Muslim.
he's a
He
good
not
Muslim man.
Christian.
See, but they
He's a
can have multiple wives, so it's
he's a good
fine.
Muslim. He's a
It's
good
fine.
Muslim man. A
He's a good
Muslim.
Muslim man. He's into it. I love it. Listen, you're not gonna kill my vibe, Jade.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's not gonna happen. So yes, Mojo's wearing the suit, talking to Daisy Fuentes. He's like,
Pointless.
everybody gets a little WrestleMania moment. I want mine. So he's gonna be in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal that nobody cares about. But yay, at least you'll be there. Yes, boo, yes.
Apollo Crews is going to be in it too.
I mean,
But
but who
like you
cares?
said, no, I know. I just was throwing it out there.
Yeah. Thanks for the addition, though. Like,
I'm,
somebody cares, not
I don't care.
me.
I was just trying to, just in
Yeah,
case somebody wanted to know.
I appreciate it. It's thorough. I appreciate it. Yeah, Ziggles shows up.
Oh, Ziggles with his man bun.
Oh, Ziggles.
Every time
Ziggles
you
got
call
them
him
Halloween
Ziggles, it
smack in his.
cracks me
I
up.
love him. Like I can't Dolph. Like
Not
Ziggles.
so,
you're not German. I'm not calling you Dolph.
not so young Dolph.
He's fine
Ziggles.
now. Ziggles is fine as hell. So he's like, you gotta earn your WrestleMania moment, son. And he's like, oh, is that why you don't have one?
Cool.
Boom, roasted. And then Ziggles says he tells Mojo not to hurt himself, reaching for that brass ring.
Ziggles. Ooh.
I love my zig zig. Okay, so Corbin is hiding behind a corner and throws a random person into Dean Ambrose and attacks him with a pipe in the back. And then Ambrose is like writhing in pain, but he's like good talking. Corbin's like, oh bitch. So he attacks him some more, lowers the forklift. There's a forklift back there for whatever reason. Lowers the forklift onto Dean, tries to crush him to death, but unfortunately it doesn't work.
He could have just slid from under there.
I mean, logic. Who cares about it? Who cares about logic? Okay. There's an Alexa Bliss segment. She comes to the ring with Mickey. She's announcing her WrestleMania opponent. She's like, it's not Nay, it's not Nikki, it's not Carmella, it's not Becky. No, no, no. But Becky interrupts and she's like, shut your face. Can you do the accent?
No.
Oh,
Jade can do it. Mm-hmm.
I gotta get in. I gotta get in the groove.
Okay. I'm gonna give you some time or can't?
Yeah, give me some.
Okay. So I hate her. Becky says she has a declaration.
I've got a declaration.
God damn, I hate her. And that is that she would win her women's championship at WrestleMania. So Natty comes out and she's like, oh, but Becky, you're not in
Natty is such. She's
barley.
always like the. What about me? You forgot about me.
She's such like an auntie who doesn't know she's an auntie. And it's like, man.
And why is she wearing that thing on top of her head? That just really bothers me.
She doesn't make good life choices. And yeah, so she says Lynch isn't in their league. And Alexa's like, girl, you're not getting a shot either. And then she calls her the worst there is, the worst there was, and the worst there ever will
Oh
be.
no.
That is mad disrespectful.
It was so funny though.
So then Mickey's like, shut up. She said, Bliss is about to announce who's going to face her at WrestleMania. So, New Day. Crossover.
No, but you forgot that they were standing in the ring for a good 30 seconds calling each other ugly.
Well, I mean, facts is facts. So, but yeah, so when what's her name? Mickey says they're about to say who, the crowd goes, who? Because the New Day, they rock and they influence everybody. So then Mickey's like, girl, I'm the opponent. And Alexa's like, don't really like that either. And then Becky's like, but bitch, I beat you twice last week. And then Natty calls Mickey ugly, which she's not ugly, but those pants certainly are.
Girl, can I tell y'all? I was watching SmackDown with my nephew, and he goes, "Them some old pants she got on."
Kids be knowing.
He was like, "Why she got those old people pants on?" Well, she used to wrestle in those little flimsy thin skirts. So
that's bad too. That's all bad.
Yeah.
I feel like Mickey just like went back. She just pulled, got mothballs off her old wrestling costumes and just went with it. Like
those damn skirts always like reminded me of Rainbow.
Yes, very bad. And other things that matters to me, like Sami Zayn, Wikipedia says nothing about a wife. It just says he's a Syrian Muslim.
I just assumed because he was on Ride Along and he had a ring on.
Maybe that's just his dad's ring.
I gotta watch Ride Along.
Jewelry all the time.
Was it on his right? Was it on his left hand?
It was on the left hand.
Maybe it was flipped and it was actually on his right hand, and you just have it wrong.
No.
Don't kill my vibe.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
That vibe's been killed. Just the thought of a wife's making me upset.
It's just like ew.
Right.
I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right.
Mojo's not married though.
He is not.
And he's got really rich friends.
Even the fuck better. If it
Like,
doesn't work one way, how your friend do? That's
Y'all.
awful.
so,
That's awful. Okay, so there's a lot of goings on, and I don't care. But there ends up being a tag team match: Alexa and Mickey versus Becky and Natty, and Alexa and Mickey won.
Mm.
Yay! I guess.
Yay, go Mickey.
Yeah. Um. Um. Mickey. Oh shit! Mickey gives Alexa a mid kick after their win, and then
Wait, I
poses with
missed
her.
that.
Yeah. Good thing I got notes. Yeah. So
And I was watching it. How did I miss that?
okay, what had happened was Alexa tagged herself in and pinned Becky for the win. So Mickey was annoyed that Alexa stole the pin and gave her a mid kick and then posed with the title. Boom. That's what happened.
mm,
There's an update that says Dean Ambrose was having difficulty breathing and coughing up blood, and nobody
my baby.
cares.
She said nobody cares. He could be dying.
I mean,
And
a
he's
couple people
not.
care.
Like,
Jordan and Keisha. And maybe Renee, I
listen,
guess. I don't know.
I'd be waiting at the hospital waiting on his ass.
You sound like you care. My God, are you all
Oh my,
right?
no, like,
You seem distraught. Like,
I love him.
let me find
Oh
out
my
you live in the
goodness.
kayfabe life too. I'm not mad.
I love him.
I'm
So,
not mad. Okay, so there's a number one contenders match: Randy versus AJ. Guess what happened? Randy won. I can't.
Oh,
I
Randy.
can't get into
yeah,
it.
no,
I
mm-mm,
can't get into it.
at all.
Uh, yeah, he hit his RKO like he always does. So anyway, Randy's going to WrestleMania to face Bray Wyatt, which is what quote unquote sources have said all along. So, yay.
We ain't getting no Usos on SmackDown.
I mean,
No,
but I'm kind of sad that I can't play the name that Uso game anymore because Naomi's husband is chunky, and
He
it's
has
like
gained, girl. He didn't gain some weight. He can't. The
yeah,
last time I saw him was like,
he is looking
Jimmy
like his
looked like he putting on some,
he is looking
looking
like
like
his
Rikishi.
daddy, right?
listen,
Looking like his daddy. I was like, it's really obvious which one you are. Like, my God. Like at first, it was just because Jay had like gray in his beard, and I was like, okay, I got it. I
he's still the
got it.
fine one though.
He's still the fine one, but it's like, okay.
Jimmy, Jimmy's still the fine one. He's just a little rounder than he was.
But Jay got gray in his beard. Though. That's like a cheat code too.
Yeah.
Nah,
They both fine though. It's not like it's like that different. They both awfully fucking fine. We've been on this call for a very long time. I kind of feel like you people deserve another ad. Like, oh my
Do it.
God. Oh my God. I really feel like you all should keep our podcast free. Okay. And you can do that by shopping at Amazon.com. So you visit CSPN.us and you click keep our podcast free link at the top of the page. From there, you'll scroll down, you'll find an Amazon link. We have a whole bunch of other links, but focused on Amazon. You can buy a whole shit ton of stuff from Amazon. You can do Amazon Prime. You can buy food from Amazon. I didn't really realize that. Like you know how you have like Uber Eats or
hmm
like Eat 24 or some shit like that. You can actually do that via Amazon.com. I'm going to do that because there's this bomb Chinese restaurant down the street from my house that gets all the reviews because it's apparently authentic as fuck. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I can do all that via CSPN.us. You go down. I'm gonna go get the food. You can get books, music, electronics, jewelry, clothing. You can actually get vibrators too from Amazon.com, just in case, you know. Yeah. So for every purchase made on Amazon through the link, Amazon sends the CSPN a payment, aka some monies, that help us keep the Wrasslecast free for our listeners at no extra cost to you. You know, we're trying to, save some monies, get some monies, gather some monies because we want to be flown out. Okay.
hmm
Okay, WrestleMania is happening in New Orleans next year. This year, where is it? Orlando or
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
yeah,
Orlando.
Orlando this year. And actually, I heard the new slay is going right.
No, we're actually just gonna go to New Orleans
See,
because
so we trying
because
to have a double dose in New Orleans. So if you can keep our podcast free, that can help us help you have a live Wrestlecast episode of a whole bunch of drunk chicks and men's in New Orleans. See, help me help you.
WrestleMania 34.
Help
Bourbon
me help
Street.
you.
I
Help
want
me
some
help
beads,
you.
y'all. I want some beads.
Help me help you.
Uh-oh.
And if you shop at Amazon often, and you do, because who don't, just bookmark the link or add it as your homepage so that you can help the CSPN each time you order. And we thank you so much for your support. So, so much. Because we need to gather our money so we can be drunk on Bourbon Street. 2018. Let's get it. All right, so are we doing 205 or are we doing NXT?
NXT.
Okay, go ahead, boo.
Yeah, I'm ready. Shout out to Don for catching me up to speed on NXT.
Such a professional.
He is on it. I said I was going to make more of an effort to watch NXT, but yeah. So first match of the night, Ty Dillinger versus Eric Young. Eric Young sends Sanity to the back when the bell rings, but then they come back out with a beat up Roddy Strong. Ty and No Way Jose. No Way Jose is still a thing. They go check on him on the ramp after the refs get him to the back, and Jose and Ty bum rush the ring. And they eventually get destroyed by Sanity and get left laying. I guess laying out. I'm assuming. Looking at Don's notes now. Ho Ho Lun. Oh. See, this is how you know I don't watch NXT.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Ho Ho is fun. Ho Ho is fun. Yeah, he was from the
You say he's fun?
No, he's fun to watch from the Cruiserweight tournament. He's fun.
Well, Ho Ho was fighting somebody named Almas, and apparently Almas won with the Hammerlock DDT. So, yeah. Billie Kay versus Ember Moon.
Oh.
Is she improving in the ring, Ember Moon?
Ember Moon has always been great.
Now you know that's Sam's girl now.
That's his boo.
Booker T trained her.
Oh, then she
really?
Good,
oh yeah, she's gonna be on point. Yeah. After making a comeback full of kicks, Ember Moon hits the Eclipse for the win over Billie Kay. Next match, the Revival versus the Ely Brothers. The Authors of Pain wipe out the Ely Brothers before they even get into the ring. The Revival retreats. Then the Authors of Pain give one of the brothers the last ride. So that was that. William Regal announced that Ember Moon will face Asuka at TakeOver in Orlando. I feel like Asuka's gonna win. It's just
win at TakeOver.
Yeah.
I think that my money's on Ember Moon. She's too hot.
You think so?
And I mean that streak has to end. And I mean her streak I think means a lot more than Charlotte's did.
How long has Asuka been the champ?
She's been the champ almost longer than Goldberg was.
Oh, wow.
So that should ask how many days has Asuka been?
I wonder if they're going to bring Asuka up to the main roster after WrestleMania.
I bet.
They usually start, isn't that when they start bringing people up to the main roster right after WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Asuka has been champion for over 341 days.
So she'll probably drop to Ember Moon and then go to the main roster.
But we know that the Japanese don't really do well on camera.
She don't have to.
She gotta talk. Nah, she gotta talk eventually.
Kai and Ty ain't never talked.
True. Yeah. So right now it's saying 343 plus days.
Ooh. All right. Sidebar, Ono and Bobby Roode did promos on their title match next week. TJ Perkins, I thought he was on this 205 Live. See, they get too much TV time. They on Raw, they on 205 Live, they on NXT. TJ Perkins versus Nakamura. After surviving the knee bar, Nakamura gets the win with the, I don't know how to pronounce this, whatever his finishing move is that starts with the letter K. Kinsaha?
Kinsasha? Or Kinshasa?
Yeah, that. Kinshasa. That. Yeah, so Nakamura won.
Yay.
See how quick I did that NXT?
Okay, damn. I'm gonna do the 205.
No, I'm just saying. No.
You did good. You did really good, though.
I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of you. Good.
Thanks, Booze.
It was nice.
Couldn't have done it without you.
All right, I think the last thing we got going on is 205 Live, aka The Purple Show.
Purple Show.
The Purple Show, yes. So the first match was a tag team match. Jack Gallagher versus, and Rich Swann versus Arya Davari and Noam Dar. What had happened was Swan hit a kick and a Phoenix Splash for the win. Boom.
Rich
Oh,
Swann.
FYI, somebody trying to push up on Alicia Fox, but
Who?
I don't know. Somebody sent her chocolates. And
Uh-oh. You
then
think Cedric Alexander trying to get back with her?
maybe, but then
Nah.
Noam took the mic and was like, "Ain't no chocolate in the world sweeter than Alicia Fox." So he was like, "You ain't gonna take my bitch, no, you're
Can I just
not."
say, I
Mm-hmm.
follow Noam Dar follows me on Snap, and I'm real tempted to just like send him like a side boob.
Why you saw his print? What
No, I
is
haven't seen
wrong
his
with you
print.
tonight?
Wait, hashtag Creepcast, and he he just got a cute little face. I mean, he's
He's a
like
handsome
21.
baby. He's a
He's
handsome
like,
baby.
yeah, he's like 21 though.
He's a
Like,
child.
what am I gonna do
Absolutely.
with that?
He was probably born in like
He
98.
might be
Like,
able to
it's
teach him a
gross.
thing or two.
He was
It's
well,
gross. It's
he's
yuck.
born in like 95, which is weird.
Oh, that's nasty too. Listen, I work with like teenagers, and when I saw the first born in 2000, I was like, I must leave this. Like, I must depart. Can't do it anymore. Like, and I stay, but it's every time I'm just like, that's nasty. That doesn't even sound right. It's creepy. Anyway, okay. Next match. Akira Tozawa faced Brian Kendrick. Remember, he called him out on
No, you didn't say it right. It's the Brian Kendrick.
the Brian Kendrick. I want you to know these notes are hater bitches and say a Brian Kendrick, and I don't appreciate whoever wrote this. You're rude, but that's all right. Tozawa wins with a snap German suplex. Who is winning with suplexes? Like, what the hell? Who you think you are, Bailey?
And her finishing move is weak. I'm sorry.
I
So
hate it. Don loves it. I'm just like, it's
Like
a
that ain't taking nobody out.
suplex. It's not.
she's not
No.
heavy enough for it to take anybody up.
Her butt's kind of big though.
Her butt,
Bailey Cakes. Hashtag Bailey Cakes.
Bailey has the
Bailey.
best butt in the WWE.
Yes, her butt is round. It's like, oh hey, and I was like, oh, you're not regular white, are you? And they were like, she's Mexican. I was like, I knew.
Oh no, so Brian Kendrick sent out in imposter. That's why he's a Brian Kendrick and not the Brian Kendrick.
Oh, an impasta. Did he really? Why
Yeah,
don't
that's
my
what our
notes
notes
say
say.
that? Why don't my notes say that?
Look at the group chat, girl.
The group chat. I don't know how technology works. Like, I'm one of those old people.
There's a group
That's
chat.
because you were born before 2000. So
I was.
So was I.
The group chat. Where the group chat at? I
It's
don't
you
see
okay.
couldn't
it.
find a group
That's so
chat.
unprofessional. I do apologize. This is why we need money. This is why you need to go to Amazon.com. Maybe I can go take some, professionalism classes and shit. But anyway, there's another match. Last match of the night is Austin Aries versus Tony Nese. Remember, Austin Aries was the guy who you would see on Raw doing the 205 commentary.
Right.
But he's transitioning back into beating people's asses. So he controls the match early, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And some things. He hits a suicide dive to the outside, or as Moro would say, a tope suicida. And then he hits Nese with a roaring elbow. I don't know what that is. For the win. So yay.
Yeah.
That's it. That's your 205 Live. And that's all the reviews we have. We did want you to know that we had heard that your new Ring of Honor tag champions were the Hardys.
The heart. Who? Who?
The Hardy boys, the Hardy brothers, what, Broken Matt Hardy? Brother
Broken
Nero?
Matt Hardy.
Brother
Maybe?
Nero.
Maybe is what I heard. Yeah.
Well,
So that's something to look forward to. I don't know where you would see that. I don't know if you need to just check the what we are watching hashtag. I'm not sure.
yes, because Ring of Honor, I don't even know where to begin. Like, how
Child,
do
mine
you?
come on at 1 o'clock on
Yeah,
a
mine comes on
It's
9.
always some
Saturday.
random day or time.
But then it's like, is this the most recent one, or is this just some shit you compiled? Like, what is it? Like, I don't know what I'm watching. I watch it, but I don't
It's
really know
like
what I'm
what
watching.
WWE, what was it, Saturday night used to be like? Main
Yeah.
event.
Yeah. He's just kind of like, oh,
Comes on at 11 o'clock at night, and you're like, I guess this is all the matches from the week. I don't know.
okay.
I don't know. I heard that Finn
hmm
Balor is on the comeback.
Tell me
Yes,
true.
daddy.
He was good
Yes.
too.
Lego daddy.
They're saying that
Yes.
he is supposed to be making his in-ring return this weekend at some live
Gasp.
events in Buffalo, in Toronto,
Buffalo.
Buffalo, New York.
They don't deserve. I'm
Yep.
hating. I'm hating. I'm just glad he's
Oh
back.
my gosh.
Yes. We
I'm
need him
just being
back.
a. Ooh, excuse me. That was gross. I'm just being a hater. A hater hoe, not a greater hoe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I like Finn Balor. It sucks that he had to he had him and Naomi as soon as they won the championships, he had to give it up.
See how they do us black people? Wait, he ain't black, but I mean,
We know what you mean.
You know what I meant. Okay,
We got you.
is that all? Is that all we need to discuss? Is there anything else going on in the
I have
world?
some random news that's
Yes, please.
so Bree and
Mm-hmm.
Daniel Bryan
Mm-hmm.
have announced the name of their baby.
Oh, what is
Wait.
it?
I want to guess. I want to guess. I want to guess. I want to guess. Give me the first letter.
It's a B. Keep in mind they're
Because
hippie.
Bree and Brian.
Bryn.
Butterfly.
D,
Bumblebee.
you are so close.
Butter. What? Butter. Buttercup. Buttercup.
Butter
Buttercup.
Mm-mm.
Butterfree? Like the Pokemon?
Butter.
What?
Buttersquash. Butter.
Mm-mm.
Buttershot.
You were closer with butterfly.
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 Butterflutter. Butter.
No. You want me to tell
What?
you?
Yeah, tell
Yeah,
me.
yeah, that's a bizarre name.
Birdie Joe Danielson.
Birdie.
Birdie.
Birdie Joe.
Yo, Birdie is the name of their company that they do no work at. So that makes sense.
Wait, they have a company that they
Yeah,
don't
they
do work?
do. It's called like Birdie B or some bullshit. Yeah.
Birdie B.
Yeah.
Birdie
Oh,
B.
their little
Yeah.
clothing line that they were trying to
Uh-huh.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was called Birdie something. Yeah. I like that. That's marketing.
I want to know
Smart.
why. Speaking of people not working, why is
it
Eva Marie still on Total Divas and we ain't seen her on
Her hair is still
WWE?
black. Her hair is still black. Like she's
looks
not.
good black though. I
I
like
love it black.
it. I
I love it black.
like it. They just keep her because she pretty.
That's fine.
Is that what it is?
I'm not mad at it.
Mm-mm.
Mm. She can't wrestle though.
She's gotten better. Talking about me. It's Women's Month. Let's support our sisters.
That ain't got nothing to do with her not being
Flaws and
able to
all.
wrestle.
Flaws and all.
No.
Flaws and all.
Mm-mm. She stay on Total Divas. Ain't seen her in the ring yet.
The ring for what? I think I don't know. She had been doing a movie, but it was like, why y'all be doing movies that take you away from the show for months and they end up going straight to DVD? Like, I don't know what.
What's going on with Paige? You said straight to DVD these WWE films.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like they
She
tried to
Hey,
make
dropping
John
like
Cena seem like he was such this big Hollywood star. Like, nah, dude, all his movies go straight to DVD.
he
now,
had one
now,
scene in Trainwreck and
yeah.
he's like, he's a star, and it's like you wish you could be The Rock, but you can't. You're not fine enough. You're not talented enough. Your one rap single was popping, I will admit, but you still can't compare. Sorry, Charlie. You just in your feelings.
But the men say that like all his movies ain't what the Marine 17. I ain't even seen the first 16, and I'm pretty sure they all went straight to DVD.
The
I s-
first one, the
Tell you
first one
what
was in
though, John
theaters.
was good in the first one. John was good in the first one, and then I think I saw a second one, and I was like, no, don't really. Nope.
All these WWE films. Wait, didn't Kane do a WWE film?
He did a horror
Mhm.
film, and he
He
was
sure
very good
did.
Mhm.
at it. He's very good in
Mhm.
it, and it was creepy as hell. And I was like, I don't
Yeah.
like it. I don't
Where is
like
he
Also,
been
it.
at?
Dean. Well,
Yeah, 5 rounds, 6 rounds, 3 rounds, some
6 rounds.
Something.
rounds, some rounds.
6 rounds.
You
Another
deserve
round.
rounds. Yeah.
I deserve
Another
rounds
round.
tonight.
You
I
deserve.
I deserve rounds tonight, Dean.
Wait, he did a movie too. I am so.
Mhm.
mm-hmm.
Well, this is a WWE film.
Of course it was. Ain't
Mm-hmm.
nobody else want to put that
Yes.
man in a movie with his Hollywood good looks.
So the Marine that's coming out now, that's the one with Bayomi in it
Yeah.
Yes.
and Maurice.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know.
And also Heath Slater and
Oh,
Oh
Bo
that's right.
Dallas.
Oh,
yeah.
And Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas is in it too.
and
Bay
the other one.
Dallas.
What's Mr. Perfect
Bay
son
Dallas,
name?
you
Curtis
mean?
Axel.
Curtis Axel, yeah.
Dolph Ziggler.
So it's just
Ziggles.
a jobber gang and Naomi.
Because
Oh,
back then she was a jobber too, also as well.
they better give her
So,
another chance at the title, and she
if
better
Nene
win.
can upgrade, maybe they can too.
It's it's always an injury. Remember when
She is so injury prone.
where Oksana shattered her whole face?
Oh yeah,
I don't even
yeah.
remember nobody named Oksana.
It was
She was a
something like that.
bodybuilder.
She was
Oh,
What?
Russian or
she was a
something.
bodybuilder.
I
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
even recall. Oh, I do remember her.
Mhm.
What's going on with Paige? She's
Does
still
she do
injured.
porn? Because some of these pictures look a little.
She had
Those are
that.
probably
Her entrance music was very porn-like.
I'm just, it's Wikipedia, so I'm not doing too much, but she just looks a little, like Donald Trump's next wife or something. I don't know. It's interesting. Let me stop before they put me on the watch
Is
list. I don't
Paige
have time.
still with WWE?
barely.
Allegedly.
She's still hurt.
I think so.
She's fine.
She just booed up with
She
old
just want
boy.
to be with her mans.
She want to
Is
hold
he
him
still
down.
married?
Probably not. At this point, it don't take that long for a divorce to go through. Just pay that woman. Go about your life.
Questions that need answers. Is Alberto still married?
He probably scored the internet, so let's say no. Don't believe it. I don't believe it. Maria don't
Okay.
know that they're divorced. Maria think they still married.
That's his wife, right? Or ex-wife?
I don't even know her name. I'm just being racist. I don't.
Okay.
I just assumed. I don't.
International Women's Month, y'all. International.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, but if that's all, do we have shout outs that we want to give out to people?
Shout out the new Slay.
Yes.
Love y'all. Miss y'all.
Yes.
Every other Sunday when we feel like it.
Oh, that's
Uh,
what y'all be doing. I like that schedule. Yes.
When we feel
Confirm.
like I like that.
When we feel
oh,
like it.
it's true. Or when we're not, or when like one of us doesn't have a dick appointment, which has been
Okay.
Oh, okay.
it's been the, it's been the trend. Yeah.
I
Uh,
don't. I
follow
just
me
feel
on
like. Go
follow me
ahead.
on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at Jordan said so. That's about it. That's all I got for y'all.
Um, I mean, how do I top that? Uh, my shout outs, the whole Wrasslecast family. Thanks for having me, as always, Miss Dee Dee. It's
Of
always a pleasure.
course. Yes.
And to the SmackDown Matters and Rawcast family, love y'all. Make my Monday and Tuesdays much more interesting. Yeah, that's it.
All right. And I'd like to give a shout out to my co host this Ladies Night edition. I don't know what number we're on, 5 or 6 or something. I don't know. But
I think we'll be celebrating 2 years of ladies' nights at the end of this year. So
it's lit.
it's
It's so
lit.
fun. It's so fun. I've never not had fun. And I don't normally get to host. So this is the most I've talked in like
The
three
last ladies'
months.
night, I fell asleep. Oh, actually, I
Did
passed out.
you? Yeah, you
I
probably
What?
passed out.
Yeah,
It was
they
a
were just
lot of drinking.
yeah. I think we were done recording at that point though, but it was like
Uh,
1 minute I was like up and we were talking about something, and then the next thing I knew it was like 3 a.m. and my computer was black, and I was like, oh, I guess it's over.
yeah.
And so,
It was over.
Oh no.
Because I certainly, it would have been over. But yeah, I definitely enjoy every time we do this. So definitely shout out to Jade again. She's at Jade to the max. And Jordan at Jordan Said So. And I'm Dee Dee Janae for Don De La Rente. Rag Sheets, or I don't know what email.
All his different Twitter
Sam's got
handles.
like 2 or 3 Twitter handles. I don't know. I use Rag
Sir
Sheets.
Rab Sheets, sir.
I use Rag Sheets. And then Magnum Prime, who's coming back next week.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, I'm Dee, and this has been the
You forgot
Wrasslecast.
Classic.
Oh, and Classic, the chairman. Yes, of course,
God,
Classic.
boss man.
Oh, yeah, and Mel, because Mel always gets shout outs. Absolutely. For everybody in CSPN, all the shows, all my friends, this is the Wrasslecast. I'm Dee, and we're out.
Bye.
Peace.